Robot Jocks, one of the last movies produced by Empire Pictures. Movie written by Stuart Gordon and Joe Heldman. This movie is based off his book The Forever War, based off his time in the war, very loosely, based on what he was thinking while he was in the war. Just hoping that war would not happen again. And when I say Robot Jocks, it's loosely based off this book. I mean, 6 rewrites. Joel Heldman was so disappointed by this movie that he never wrote a screenplay again. Okay, now let's get to the movie. Robot design Stuart Gordon based off the anime Macross. This movie has kind of a dark opening with a robot killing a person. This over-the-top Robert Sampson performance is meant to be satirical, but it comes off a bit cartoony. Our main character, played by Gary Graham, is a kickboxer. Despite the fact these characters use massive robot suits to keep themselves protected, they still try to satirize steroids. We meet Athena. She is a 2B because she has a ponytail. After the nuclear apocalypse, there's these ads encouraging the woman to make more babies. It's decided what team each person is part of based on random chance from that machine. Yeah, it's real smart to put a crowd of people right next to these giant robots who are going to fight. The stop motion on these robots are amazing, and the crowd and the flat landscape does a great job of making these robots look bigger. Okay, the robot just fell right next to the crowd. Oh, another fall. Breaks the glass and the crowd is inside. Yup, fail. Made Danny Camcon break his origami. Wow, that bandage looks like the flag of Japan. Satire. Paul Colosso is giving another great over-the-top performance. Wow, that's a lot of old looking at TVs for the future. Is a conflict of interest for the two Bs to be with the other team. He's lost what was supposed to be his final win battle. Stuart Gordon gives Achilles the same thing he gave John Hellman during the rewrites, alcohol. Alexander and Achilles have an arm wrestling match. Yup, make sure to that beaver soy face. Alexander threatens his life. I guess Heat Vision is a future version of Black and White. Achilles thinks she grabbed his cock because she says I was studying your body. Yeah, when I'm drunk, my first thought is to knock my head on a table that has a fire ant farm on top of it. In the future, they haven't invented anything better for hangovers than coffee and orange juice. He stays completely stone-faced while he's putting on his clothing. Strength and muscles is no match for her meditation. Yeah, meditation will help you survive a truck. He gives the woman his lucky underpants that help him survive 10 fights. He still encourages Achilles to win the last robot fight. We see another advertisement encouraging women to get pregnant. And we see vandalism, calling him a coward and a target. I guess it makes sense that elevator looked like that in this tragic future. After the pregnant advertisement, we see a woman that has given birth to a lot of babies. These people try their best not to eat a lot of meat because it's against their values. The training for the 2Bs involves having to climb this jungle gym during seizure lights. The kid really thinks he's going to be excited at watching someone win a fight that he used to win. Oh, they still have the Confederate flag. Achilles is confused by the fact they didn't change the robot suit after his last loss. Achilles' training just includes punching a bunching bag for 10 minutes. There's a repeat of the bar scene just so she can call him stupid for getting drunk again. The doctor almost shoots the commissioner. Since the doctor is played by a more serious actor, I like to think that this is Joe Heldman's script shooting Stuart Gordon's script. The Stuart Gordon one. The spinning city model is a great touch. But look at this scene when they change from actress to actor. Actress during the point when she's on the bed because he's not gay. He's not gay. Really, Atari graphics in the future. Time to start the final battle. The talking on the phone and the I'll see you in hell line does a great job of building up the battle. The first battle is between the man and the woman. The man wins very easily. Yeah, no paramedics, no future health potion. just make out of her and seize her pay. It's time to put a new man in the bag. They're in space for like under a minute. It's still kind of epic though. Oh, don't shoot his crotch. That's how you get the chainsaw cock. You'd think that would be on screen for a lot longer considering how iconic it is in this film. They explode and charge robot suits and just start fighting on the ground. I guess the movie ends with them calling a truce. So that's Robot Jocks. Even though this is still a pretty good, enjoyable movie, you can feel Joe Heldman wanted this to be a more dark and more detailed future satire with basically the only dark details is the apocalypse setting and the woman need to make more babies. That's really about it, actually. Like, I guess this world doesn't like war anymore. That probably came from John Hildman. But this movie just has way too much of the goofiness to come off like a Starship Troopers or RoboCop. So it gets overshadowed by both of those movies, which is another reason it made only $1 million at the box office against a over $6 million budget. So yeah, this was a big failure for Stuart Gordon and a big failure for Empire Production. But this is still a very enjoyable movie to watch that I recommend by. And the stop motion on the robots and the anime like design is great. And that climax is like the perfect 20 minutes. So I highly recommend this movie by